Hi everyone, this is your co-host Katie Gordon. Not here with Leo today because I am just going to quickly tell you about some exciting news. I am really excited to share with all of you that my book, the Suicidal Thoughts Workbook, Cognitive Behavioral Therapy Skills to Reduce Emotional Pain, Increase Hope, and Prevent Suicide, was officially published on July 1st. And I am so honored that my former graduate school mentor, Dr. Thomas Joyner, wrote the foreword for it. If you know me from real life, social media, which is arguably real life, but you know what I mean, this podcast or elsewhere, then you know that one of my driving passions is sharing science-guided, helpful mental health information directly with the people who most need it. For the Suicidal Thoughts Workbook, I took what I learned from years of research, therapy, teaching, and other life experience and channeled all of that into the creation of this book. My deepest hope is that readers will feel supported and empowered with strategies for coping with suicidal thoughts. I also hope that the workbook will help people to better understand how to support loved ones who struggle with suicidal thoughts. For therapists and crisis workers, I hope that this book is a resource that strengthens your confidence and expands your tools for helping people with suicidal thoughts. The book chapters were structured around a leading theory of suicide that was developed by Dr. David Klonsky. It's called the 3-step theory. And the book focuses on exercises that address things specifically identified in that theory, including soothing, reducing, and coping with emotional pain, fostering self-compassion and acceptance, learning to uncover causes of pain and cope with crises, exercises for increasing hope, strengthening relationships, making meaning, and creating safety are all in this book. I'm also thrilled that I got to collaborate with one of my favorite mental health artists, Elise Roriani, as a graphic designer and art therapist, for 2 illustrations for the book. She did one that's the cognitive behavioral therapy model, and one that is a HOPE acronym in the book that focuses on ways to build hope through seeking help, finding optimism, changing perspective, and attending to emotions. I'm also really grateful for the positive reviews from people who read advanced copies. I won't go through all of them, but some of the highlights are that the book is described as helped me self-reflect when I didn't feel like I could handle my thoughts. When all feels lost, resources like this are exactly what we need. Hopeful, analytical, educational, and practical. That's from Marie Shanley or Anxiety. Dr. Rita Walker said the Suicidal Thoughts Workbook is a true gem in a world where suicide vulnerability exists in the shadows of shame and fear. Dr. David Klonsky said the writing is beautiful, clear, and accessible. Gordon has a gift for communicating with her readers and making suicide risk understandable and surmountable. And Dr. Jonathan Singer, who's the president of the American Association of Suicidology, said that I translated our best theoretical and scientific understandings about why people are suicidal into an elegant, accessible, and easy-to-use workbook. I was very happy for all of that feedback because those were really my goals. My goals were to read through the scientific literature, take what I've learned from my experiences as a therapist, and just take from everything I've learned and share it with people through this book. So if that sounds like something that you're interested in, then you can order my book on Amazon through Book Depository, which does free international shipping, Bookshop, IndieBound, Barnes & Noble. It's through most websites. It's available. I will put links to more information about where to buy the book and more information about the book in the show notes. And you can also read the first chapter as a free preview on Amazon. Thank you so much for your time. If you do find my book useful, please consider rating or reviewing it on Amazon or Goodreads or telling your friends about it. For books like this that are from indie book publishers, word-of-mouth recommendations and social media posts just make a huge impact in terms of spreading information about the book through word of mouth. So thank you for listening about my book, and thank you for being wonderful Psychodrama listeners. We'll be back with new episodes soon. I wish you very good mental health.